solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Terrapins will get this season underway as toe meets leather. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. The Cavaliers offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That's reeled in. It's Webb. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Open space at the 25. he goes out of bounds, they'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's now up to 71 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Morris. Quickly out to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Thomas. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Cavaliers are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Cavaliers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. On the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Can't get him to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Washington. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback?